Hi, welcome to this session on Microsoft Word. Firstly, a bit of theory. Today we're going to be talking about character formatting. Character formatting affects the appearance of one or more characters that we are formatting. This is a very exciting part of the lesson because you can change the way words look. You can change the way paragraphs look. Yeah. So today we're going to be looking at how to change font. We're going to be looking at how to change font size, and I'm gonna show you how to change the default font as well. And also I'll show you a bit about bold, italic, and underline. This will you probably use those more regularly than other ones. And I'll show you how to make your words different colors as well. And then yeah, the complete section. So I'll show you how it all comes together. Okay, now to go to the practical session. Hi, welcome to the practical session. Firstly, you know by now that we always start by opening Microsoft Word. So you go to Start, All Programs, find Microsoft Office, okay, and then from there find Microsoft Word, click it and it should open like this. Okay, let's go. We want to continue from the document we've been working on. So by now you also know how to open documents that you've saved, okay? So you go to File, okay, Open, and then find that document wherever you've saved it. I believe mine is this one, so no, that's not the one. So open. Okay, okay, mine is this one. Okay, so there it is. Now we've already said that we're going to be talking about character formatting today. Okay, so you need to be in the home tab to do this. So there, click your home tab, make sure you are in the home tab. So the first thing we spoke about is font. Okay, so let's say for example you want to change the font of this. You can go to the section. This is the font section, and this is where the font is. So you can change the font here. So you can change this word to anything you want it to look like. Let's say you wanted it to be Arial black, then motivational letter would look like that now. So you've changed its font. Now it's in Arial black. You can do this with anything else. So you can go to your date and say I want to change its font as well, and change it to agency FB, and you can see that it changes. You can just highlight anything you want to change and then find whatever you want to change it to, and then our Arhoni, you know, I didn't change to that. Araho. Oh, okay. Some of them are not in English, so you probably won't be able to access them. So you can change it to that, and you see it changing. Okay, now the size. Okay, so you highlight the letter again, the words that you want to manipulate, and then you can change the size. So you right next to the font name, there's font size. Okay, so you just there you go to any number you want. So you want it to be 16, and there it changes, it becomes bigger, and then you can make this one as well another size. There it becomes bigger. You can make your date another size, maybe you want it smaller, and then it changes, and you can see it happening right there. So you know how to change the font of the letter, of the words, and you know how to also change the size as well. Now let's say for example you were told that you wanted to make a default, okay, a default font for your whole document. What you could do is that you could click this little arrow thing that's in your font section. Okay, so there's a little arrow in the corner. Okay, you click it and this should pop up. Okay, so you'll say I want my default for font to be whatever, or whatever you want it to be. For my particular case, I particularly like Calibri, so I'll choose Calibri, and then I want it to be regular. I don't want it to be bold, and I want the default to be 12. Okay, and then I can say set as default. Okay, and then it will ask you for this document only or for all documents, and then I can say for all documents or this document only. Just say this document only in your case. Okay, so you say okay, and you see that it changes. So all the fonts is changed. Okay, so you can use this to set a default for your entire document. Okay, so now say you're working with this document and you realize that you know you're working on your bursary institute letter, and you say you have a section for personal, personal details, maybe, I don't know, personal details, academic, okay, academic details, okay, academic details, okay. What you could do is that you could highlight personal details. You realize, hey, this is an important word, I want it to stand out. What you can do is that you can make it bold. So under the font section, you have this section called bold, italics, and underline. So you can make it bold, and you see it becomes bolder. And you can also, and then you can leave it like that. And you're like, the next word, academic details. You know, you're like, that's important too. And but I don't want to. I want to make it bold, but I think it should be underlined too. So you can click underlined. So this can work together. Okay, they can all work together, and you can remove it by just clicking it again. By clicking it again. So underlined, bold, italic. Okay, so they can work together. So now you know how to do that. Okay, so you know how to click it. You can also use your keyboard. Okay, so use Control B for bold, Control U for underlined, Control I for italic. So you can say Control B, it becomes bold. Control U, it becomes underlined. Control I, it becomes italics. Control I again to remove that italics. Okay, so what you could do is that you could realize that I want academic details to be in red, you know. So in the font section again, there's a font color that you can apply. It's like a letter A with the color at the bottom of it. Okay, so you can click that and select the color that you want for. So the words are going to change color. So you're like, oh, I want this to be blue, and you see it, they change color, and they change color. So you can see that that has happened. Okay, I hope that makes sense and that you've learned something. If you wanted to make the whole document a particular font, you'll just simply highlight it. So you can click at the beginning, motivational, and highlight until the end of the document, and you're like, I want all of these words to be in Calibri, okay, and I want them all to be size 16, okay, and then you can see that it becomes that format. Okay, I hope that makes sense. You've learned how to do a bit of formatting, and yeah, this is a very useful feature and functionality in Microsoft Word. I hope you use it to make your documents look more professional and more presentable. Thank you.